Imagine if you could survive without water, endure below freezing and above boiling temperatures, withstand ionizing radiation, and even thrive in the bare vacuum of space. Well, this is a tardigrade, and it can do exactly that. Commonly known as water bears, these microscopic animals are basically indestructible. Many scientists are starting to study the reasons behind their incredible adaptability. In order to decode this mystery, first, let's take a closer look at their genome. Tardigrades have a specific gene to activate the process of anhydrobiosis, or life without water. During this process, water bears curl up in a little ball called a tun state. When low moisture or temperature stress kicks in, the gene is expressed to synthesize intrinsically disordered proteins, which are flexible proteins that do not have a stable folding structure. It specifically has a linker region that controls the fluidity of the protein between two sticky ends. When dried out, these proteins replace water molecules to form a protective amorphous matrix inside the cell that cushions sensitive intercellular structures like its membranes and DNA, instead of a deadly, jagged crystalline structure that would otherwise form and puncture them. Due to anhydrobiosis, tardigrades can survive such extreme conditions. By replicating this process, we could, for instance, create non-refrigerated vaccines and drought-resistant crops for Earth and Mars. On top of that, some species of tardigrades can survive 1,000 times the fatal dose of radiation for humans. Apart from anhydrobiosis, tardigrades have another gene to help them withstand extreme environments. They're able to survive ionizing radiation by producing a shield-like damage suppressor protein, or DSUP, which is a type of intrinsically disordered protein. The flexibility and the hydrophilic, water-loving nature of these proteins allow them to easily bind around DNA nucleosomes in order to shield radiation. Once these intrinsically disordered DSUP proteins bind to DNA, they will assume a folded structure unlike before. Human cells transplanted with DSUP proteins have shown significantly increased radiation tolerance and less DNA damage. Our future may lie in the hands of these miraculous water bears. By learning from them, we can safeguard astronauts' health in outer space, especially as we prepare for long-duration space flights to Mars. In fact, on June 3rd, SpaceX's 22nd cargo resupply mission to the ISS launched from the Kennedy Space Center.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Within it is an experiment that studies tardigrade gene activity and survival mechanisms. Our future is looking brighter with the help of these water bears, but as always, the research endeavors that go towards space exploration will in return benefit life back on Earth.